talk to you. Wrestling friends coming out of the city. House of bad, talking up, hoping now that you hit it. We jumping off the top rope, smack down, you gon' feel this. Yeah, we standing on business, This gas so loud, got you tapping when you hit it, But I ain't never no credit though. I'm just talking my shit, man, it's something that you need to know. It don't matter who you are, it don't matter if you big or you small. This shit for the culture, nigga. This shit for y'all. It don't matter who you are, it don't matter if you big or you small. This shit for the culture, nigga.
What's up, wrestling friends? We're here with another episode of House of Bat. We're here at the Logan Square Auditorium after Freelance versus the World. And walking into the House of Bat today, we have
Big HOSS hippie Regan Lydale. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. I'm glad you were able to make it. I'm glad we were able to get some time to do this.
Yes.
So, how I like to start the show, how long you've been wrestling and how old you are?
I've been wrestling for almost 3 years now. I think June 29th would be the 3-year anniversary, so it's coming up very quickly. And I am 22 years old.
22, only 3 years. So, every show that I've come to at Freelance, you have a really big pop. Like, it seems like you're a fan favorite.
Yes.
I mean, for only about 3 years, what do you think kind of contributes to that?
I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm a kind of homegrown, like, big baby face. I'm always coming out with a smile. I feel like I bring the energy. I kind of just want to have this environment to be like a home, kind of how I view it. So I definitely think that's how it kind of started.
I mean, it does feel like that. Honestly, I mean, Freelance is home.
Absolutely.
I mean, I hear that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I love
Yes.
it. So, tonight, you had a big championship match against Devon Monroe.
Yes.
Didn't work out in your favor,
It did not, but that's okay.
I know you guys are good friends.
Yes.
I mean, how does that, how are you feeling after this match now? I mean, it's been a little bit, but...
Yes, we're very good friends, I would say. But I was going into this with a very positive mindset that, like, he has what I have, like, wanted since I stepped foot into the academy in 2021. So there was definitely a big level of, like, sportsmanship that I feel like he understood. Like, yes, like, she's coming. Yeah, it's competition, right. So I definitely feel that's how it was kind of going into it. And afterwards, I showed my sign of respect because Devon definitely deserves it. So we're good friends afterwards. I gave him a hug, and we're all good.
That's good. I mean, that's good to see. A lot of people don't have the same... they get a little aggravated, I guess would be the word. Yes. You said 3 years.
Yes.
What'd you do before the academy?
I was kind of just watching a lot of wrestling. It was a lot of just COVID years at that time, so spending a lot of my time inside, working, watching wrestling and whatnot. I mean, I always wanted to be a wrestler, and then I actually started, like, personal training to get into shape for wrestling because I was nowhere near in shape for it. So I did definitely take some initiative to be like, okay, I understand that, like, if I go into this right away, it won't go out too well, but to prepare for it was definitely the best idea, and I did that for just about a couple years with my personal trainer at the time, Tommy Else. He was also a professional wrestler, so it was a really good opportunity to kind of have an insight before I started actually training.
Any inspiration from anybody in particular?
If we're going to talk about wrestlers, a lot of my gimmick and whatnot is kind of from Mick Foley, the Three Faces of Foley. I feel like it's kind of obvious in a way. Definitely Mick Foley. In terms of, like, kind of people within Freelance, I would definitely say Kylie Ray. Love her, near and dear to my heart. Definitely a big inspiration, I feel like, for a lot of women in general, not just the women here at Freelance. And outside of wrestling, I would say, I believe you say her name, Ilona Meyer. It's the Olympic rugby player. So She has made a big name, and she's a 5'10" woman, kind of like same shape as me, and it was like, wow, women this size can, like, make an impact, and she definitely has. So it's a big inspiration to have.
I didn't expect the last one, so that's some insight. I'm assuming you watch rugby?
I actually don't watch rugby.
You don't?
I actually don't. But I was getting really big into like the Olympics when it was going on.
Okay.
And I was like, but you know, I can look up to people that, you know, maybe I don't watch it, but their personality shines through.
There's still
most.
inspiration.
Yes,
I get it,
absolutely.
100%.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're halfway through 2025.
Yes.
I know you're still chasing the belt.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything we can look forward to the rest of this year? Anything that, besides the belt, any other goals you have?
One goal I definitely do have is to make it more out of the Midwest. I kind of want to try to go back to Texas, make it to the East Coast, the West Coast. So crossing my fingers that happens, and I would love to wrestle Kylie Ray. I've been, you know, training for a while here at Freelance. I've debuted a couple years ago, and I kind of just want to show her that I can keep up with her. So I hope that it happens some point.
That'd be a great future match,
Yes.
honestly.
Yeah.
I'd pay for that one. So that's end of 2025. Where else have you wrestled? You mentioned that, you know, you've been in other places.
I wrestle a lot in Iowa, kind of near the Quad Cities for Honor Among Wrestling. They actually gave me like a big opportunity to kind of shine me up a little bit over there. I'm a heel over there. I'm the bad guy, which is really different compared to what I'm usually doing.
Yeah.
But it's fun. You know, you get to do something different. And when I turned heel over there, I had never heard this reaction ever. It was like as loud as a pop as there was like here. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is great. But yeah, I'm a lot in Iowa. Sometimes I go up to Michigan for New Edge. I'm also a heel up there. They're the first people who let me be a heel, so that was fun. So yeah, I'm kind of just in the little area. Indiana as well. Wrestle Arts in Indiana. They're kind of like my Indiana home right now.
Okay.
Yes, and the Interstate Classic is happening as well. So
Right, I was aware of that one. Yes.
The Interstate Classic is happening. I believe it's me and Heather Monroe. I hope they announced it already. If they did not, I'm sorry. But
well, this is going to come out in a month.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Hopefully it's out by then.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully. I believe it is, but I believe it's me and Heather Monroe. So I wrestled her there before, and I'm going to get my win back this time because she beat me dirty. So.
Well, there we go. That's another episode of House of Bat. I appreciate you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Did anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out my mom. Thank you, Mama Lydale. I appreciate you for constantly supporting me and being there at almost every single show because would not do it without you. So thank you, Mom.
Very wholesome. I love that. Well, as always, shout out Stoners and Stunners. Shout out the Wrestling Friends. Shout out Down Lucha. That's another one in the books.
Yeah, so let us talk to you. Wrestling friends coming out of the city. House of Bad talking up, hoping now that you hit it. We jumping off the tall road, smack down.